Am I seeing this right now? Is this like a Ocarina of Time HD? Oh my god, they're finally doing something with the Zelda franchise. Oh! Yo, what's up, friends? Guys, gals, and non-binary pals. It's me, Super Bro Alex, and I want to sit and talk to you guys while I enjoy some games in the background. I'm playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder, as you can see. Just kind of playing the levels I surprisingly never got around to in my save file, but I did when Janelle and I were playing through this game together. Rest in peace, my friend. Anyways, let's talk. Last week on Tuesday morning, Nintendo released another Direct that I, for the first time in a long time, actually woke up early and watched it live. Watching a Nintendo Direct live is the ultimate experience, because you get to be amongst the first ones to catch a glimpse of the new, upcoming games on the horizon. And there's a reason why I picked a Mario game for this discussion, but you'll also see some other games too. Also, I've noticed a recurring trend when it comes to the community every time a new Nintendo Direct airs. More info on that later. So first off, the Direct started with a new Rhythm Heaven game. I know that Rhythm Heaven has its fans. Some mutuals of mine also happen to be fond of that series. But it genuinely looks fun to me too. The multiplayer, the RPG mode, I could definitely see myself getting into the groove with this. Like, I can actually see myself playing this game. And then we got a couple of hack and slash games, something I'm not the fondest of, even if I have played some of them. Like, let's say, Hyrule Warriors, or even Dark Souls. Orbitals! Oh, goodness me, Orbitals! This 4D game actually looks super cool. I love the presentation, the gameplay looks really engaging, and it definitely gives those vibes of that Interstellar movie that consisted of Daft Punk songs. Yeah, I'll definitely take this over that mixtape game any day. Yeah, I said it. Mixtape is barely even a game at all. Anyways, back to Orbitals. This game practically requires a second player. Kinda like It Takes Two, or that sequel game, I forget what it's called, Split Fiction? So it's a bit of a turn-off that it requires a second player. If I can just find a friend to play this with, I'd love to jump into this. I want to enjoy multiplayer games too, you know. Speaking of multiplayer, Rayman Legends Retold. Now, I did happen to watch this in that State of Play show. I thought Rayman Legends was alright. I mean, it's a solid co-op platforming game. But this looks even better. It looks more cinematic, and there's voice acting.
I'm just glad that we're done with the Raving Rabbids era. I was getting tired of the Raving Rabbids. They're just kind of annoying now.
And I'm not gonna lie, they were pretty alright in the Mario and Rabbids games. And then Pocopia's getting some more content. I didn't really jump on that hype train though. It's basically Animal Crossing with a Pokemon skin. Again, I'll say, friends of mine really dig it. But then the paid DLC... yeah, nah. I never liked how the Pokemon games are doing that now. When they had post-game content preloaded into their games before the Nintendo Switch era. Yeah, anybody remember that? Fire Emblem fans can rejoice, for the new game's true title just got revealed, Fortune's Weave. Come on, Fire Emblem is a great series. Admit it, you probably played Super Smash Bros. First and then discovered the series through that. And then we got the DK Challenge. I swear, these challenge missions were made just for me. The fact that nearly every classic DK game is involved, as well as Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I've been enjoying in my own time. I'm sure I've told you guys before, but I'll say it again. Donkey Kong Country was the first video game I ever played. So I felt right at home with these challenges, and I even beat them all in one try without losing a life. They have you playing levels from DKC 1 to 3, the NES Donkey Kong games, Game Boy Donkey Kong, and the Donkey Kong Land games. The Bonanza missions are cool too, and like I said, I've been enjoying this game in my spare time, and it might as well be called Super Mario Odyssey 2. It's made by the same developers from what I've heard. The same satisfaction I feel getting the giant bananas is about the same as I felt getting the power moons in Super Mario Odyssey. This game requires you to explore both above ground and underground, which is a lot more tricky here than exploring in Odyssey. But still, this is a game I just love to chill with. I especially love the nostalgia levels, showing that Donkey Kong definitely hasn't forgotten his roots. It's so fun, and it just feels like one of those games that just feels so comfortable to play. This is like a comfort game. I mean, what's not to love about going absolutely apeshit on every wall and ceiling that stands in your way? It's like a stress reliever if you think about it.
I'm not sure about that Emerald Rush DLC though. It's cool that it brings back DK Island, namely the same vibe it had in Donkey Kong 64, but I don't have much nostalgia with that game either.
Jujutsu Kaisen, more hack and slash, Devil May Cry, yada yada yada. All 3 Xenoblade games are getting an upgrade. And then we got another new Xenoblade game coming soon. All of this is basically making me come to the conclusion that action RPG fans are eating good, but that's not where we end. There's more. Wii Sports Resort is coming back. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Yeah, why? Genuine question. Who the hell even jumped on the Nintendo Switch Sports hype train? Didn't everyone just be like, yeah, nah, we'll just stick with Wii Sports, that game's still a banger? Okay, I just want to be frank here. As much as I'm sure a lot of us dislike the motion control gameplay aspects, I'm sure we can all come together that the Wii Sports games will always be classics to the Gen Z kids. Basically anyone from the late 2000s that played this with their grandparents. Heck, Wii Sports still to this day is very popular in retirement homes. Nintendo specifically made the Wii system to make it accessible for pretty much anyone and their grandmas. The Nintendo Wii was specifically built to cater to the newcomers. And by newcomers, I mean those who may not play video games or may not even be gamers, but may be interested in playing video games and maybe picking up a new hobby. That being said, looking at Nintendo Switch Sports, it feels like it's just trying to be all like, hey, y'all remember the Wii? It was tight, huh? And it's the exact same scenario as Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. It just seems like it's going to lack the charm of Wii Sports Resort, even if that game required that Motion Plus accessory for the Wii remote. Also, thumb wrestling? Really? And if that wasn't enough, they try to hype it up even more by having Koizumi have a thumb wrestling match in the game.
Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned.
What the hell is that?
The most awkward game I've ever watched, albeit the actual developer playing the game for us to see. And honestly, I can't tell which was more awkward. This, or watching Shigeru Miyamoto play Skyward Sword before it released. Hello Kitty Party game, featuring my boy Cinnamoroll. I actually want to give this a spin with some friends, especially since we plan on doing a Sanrio cosplay meetup. I'm Cinnamoroll, by the way.
About that new Splatoon game. I'll be honest, I have not played Splatoon in a while. I played the heck out of the first and second Splatoon, and I really loved them, didn't miss a Splatfest, and it was the most fun I've ever had playing a third-person shooter. But when Splatoon 3 came out, I was kind of burnt out with the series. Also because I was getting into other games at the time, like Pokemon, or the Metroid Prime remake, or Paper Mario remake, or Mario RPG remakes. This still looks great, and I love that it's mostly a single-player campaign game. I'm back and forth between this one though. So yeah, what else do we got? Oh yeah, Dragon Quest, Deltarune. Yeah, like I said, action RPG fans rejoice. More ports, more third-party games, and now for the finale. We actually finally get Kingdom Hearts news. We get Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3, this time not in a cloud version. Why couldn't they have done this the first time? cloud versions of games just make taking the system with you on the go completely pointless, considering internet connection is required and you're playing on a handheld system hybrid. What if you want to play this when you're waiting at the laundromat? Or, I don't know, at the doctor's office? Anyways, thankfully that's no longer the case now. Did I ever tell you guys I love me some Kingdom Hearts? I mean, I've gotten back into the series thanks to mutual friends who love Kingdom Hearts. And I remember saying in the past that I didn't like Kingdom Hearts, I thought the story was a mess. But I feel like that's because I was just watching YouTubers play it, and I heard what they had to say, and I was just kind of parroting them. Couldn't think for myself because I never had the means to play the Kingdom Hearts games myself, but yeah. Now, I'm actually invested in the series. And yes, it also has to do with Sora being a playable character in Super Smash Bros. And still on the topic of Kingdom Hearts, Nintendo happened to be the one to give us more insight into Kingdom Hearts 4, which was teased to us some time ago, but that was it. It was just a teaser. But this, it shows us even more. Goodness me, Sora looks so cool here. Donald and Goofy look about the same, and the gameplay looks just about as I expected. Interface looks the same, it looks very exciting, you still got the stagger system, and yep, the game's launching on the Switch 2 on top of that. So for those who still own the Switch 1, consider making the upgrade. It is literally the most affordable way you can get a Nintendo Switch 2, is just make the upgrade. And that's it. Or is it? No, this Direct ended off with the biggest bang of the year. This part actually broke me, no joke. They're finally doing a proper 40th anniversary celebration of a series I've been on and off with. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is getting a remake. Now I know what you're all thinking. Didn't that already happen on the 3DS? Well, yes. But it's the same case with Star Fox 64, where it was also remade on the 3DS. But those games were more faithful remakes that, honestly, not a lot of people talked about. And people kind of bash those remakes too. These games use the same sounds, the same voices, sort of, and the exact same music. Except in Star Fox 64 3D's case, where the music got somewhat of an upgrade, but that was about it. Come to think of it, the most critically acclaimed Nintendo 64 titles, nay, Nintendo titles of all time, getting full-on remakes with more modern-looking graphics and a more cinematic presentation? This is a big deal. We already know what the new Star Fox game looks like, so imagine that, but with Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is huge, guys. This is huge. The very game that influenced a lot of the action-adventure games we know today, and still to this day stands as the highest-rated, critically acclaimed Nintendo game of all time, is getting a full-on remake. I don't really have much nostalgia for this game because, for one, N64 Ocarina of Time came out the year I was born. I mentioned in my Mario Day video that my cousins owned the Nintendo 64 and I loved watching them play multiplayer games, but I don't think they owned Star Fox 64 or the Legend of Zelda games. And I didn't get introduced to Legend of Zelda until I played Wind Waker on the GameCube. However, because I played Wind Waker, I wanted to learn more about the Legend of Zelda series. I played more Zelda games as a result, and I did get around to playing Ocarina of Time, but on the 3DS. I spent nearly my entire sophomore year playing through this game. Better yet, my classmates actually taught me more about the game and even shared their memories of when they played it on the N64. I definitely need to play through this game again so I could be more prepared. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this. I liked the Nintendo Direct. However, when I posted my live reaction to the Ocarina of Time remake, it was met with a lot of mixed feelings. Some friends of mine expressed their excitement, while others came to me with, "Oh, this sucks. Why does it look like this? The graphics look horrible. This looks terrible. This isn't what I wanted. Where's my new 3D Mario game? We haven't gotten one in nearly a decade." That's the unfortunate reality when it comes to these Nintendo Directs. They aren't exactly going to please their entire fan base. Yeah, it's like some fans of a certain franchise or genre of games will celebrate and go about as happy as can be, while other fans may feel alienated and invalidated. But you know what? It's okay. I'm a big Mario fan myself, and yeah, it would have been nice to have news about the series, but I'm not going to whine and cry about it. I mean, we already had the 40th anniversary celebration months ago. People on the internet are calling us Mario fans spoiled and whiny, and it's like, nah, that's definitely not me. I don't use the platform anymore, but I know for a fact that a lot of people, even content creators I follow, were raging at Nintendo on Twitter because they didn't get what they wanted. And I also saw people raging about Koizumi showing us a live thumb wrestling match in the Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. And yeah, it confuses me too. Why would they hype that up of all things? I mean, couldn't they just showed us like bowling or the skateboarding or literally anything besides thumb wrestling? But even still, I was satisfied with what I saw in the Direct. Yeah, I'm not a big action RPG guy. I'm more of an action adventure and platformer person, but it's still okay because it actually might inspire someone, even me, to expand their horizon. You can't really get upset over what you wanted to see but didn't see. What you need to focus on is like what's right here in front of us right now. I mean, heck, for those of you Mario fans, don't forget, Mario RPGs are back. We got a remake of Super Mario RPG. We got a remake of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. We have a new Mario and Luigi game. There's still so much to enjoy with the series. I'll even recommend the Mario and Rabbids games. They're cool. Might not be a bad idea to give something new a try. I mean, hey, I was once just a Mario fan that didn't know any other franchise outside of it, but as I expanded my horizon, it has helped me a lot. And it made me enjoy more games from different genres. And that's kind of where I am today. So yeah, I want to keep the peace here. And I actually do want to make a follow-up video talking about both Star Fox 64 and Ocarina of Time, and how they're getting remakes even though I'm excited, I have no nostalgia. So I'll see you guys when I make that video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, and subscribe if you want to see more. I'm definitely looking forward to making more videos like this. And I'll see you guys later. Super Bro Alex out. Remember, be excellent to each other, be kind to each other. I'll see you later. Goodbye.